Hi everyone, Dan Harley here. Another episode of Tech Top. This is episode 170. If you're playing at home, we're going to review the Constant Contact Internet Marketing Business Center, or what they call the Power On Portal. This is recorded April 29th, 2021. So this is my ongoing effort of I was absent from being my podcasts and my vlogcast shows for quite a while here, so I'm catching up really quick here. So, and also, I want to get out some information to help the small business owners out there, turn back around, get back on their feet, and keep on and thrive through the COVID-19. Okay, we're to the point where kind of towards the end, we can see the light of the tunnel here, and we need to be able to get the right resources to you to be able to succeed again, get back up and going. So anyway, last week was my first episode after months of being off the air, and some friends have been calling me to say, hey, you know what, Dan, we haven't seen in a while. What's going on? So I'm jumping back in here. And that said too, we had some issues with a lot of businesses closing, stuff like that. And let me back up a little bit here. The businesses that have no doubt the internet-related tools and stuff like that have been a great benefit to those who have succeeded, thrived, survived through the COVID-19. And those who have failed, at least a part of the issue is they did not grasp the internet technology, websites, whatever. Okay. So we're going to talk about, and thanks to my partners out there, and this is getting a little bit complicated here. We have a very complicated product that probably would take I can easily do a two-hour webinar on it and still don't have enough time. So I'm trying to compact everything in about 10, 15, 20 minutes here. So bear with me as I try to do that. This tool I'm talking about here is one of my go-to things for a lot of my clients that we're trying to get back in the fight. It's a few things. Quite often, when businesses are looking to get online, the first thing you think about is a website. Okay, this is a bit more than that. All right. So anyway, let me get a little intro, my intro done here before we get going here. In case you're new to my YouTube channel or my podcast show, I'm Dan Harley. I got over 20 years of internet marketing, internet solution consulting experience. Helped countless businesses succeed online. This Tech Talk show, and it is intended to help business owners to answer some questions, solve some problems, provide some sound advice and direction. You can find links to the YouTube channel, podcast show on iTunes and Android, Facebook pages, all the stuff at primeconcepts.net. That's PRIMECONCEPTS.net. You also find lots of free stuff there, such as free tutorials on internet marketing, how to build an SEO-friendly website, so on and so forth. A lot more stuff over there. So visit primeconcepts.net. And also, thanks for hanging out. Now, by the way, too, if you want to get updated on this show here, subscribe. You'll see the subscription button there. Drop your name, email address, and so we can keep in contact with you, or subscribe on wherever you find this here. But the best thing to do is subscribe to our mailing list. So you'll find that at primeconcept.net. So anyway, thanks for hanging out for a few minutes. Let's jump back in the subject here. So we're talking about the Constant Contact Internet Marketing Business Center here, or the Power On Portal, as you can see, or in the inset here. Like I say, no doubt COVID-19 is essentially forced small businesses get online. Okay, frankly, those who are online have a better opportunity to survive. Those who are not online basically died. I have one quick example here. One of my clients' friends, there is a little faux restaurant nearby here. I did some very fundamental things. These folks are not tech savvy. They need help with their phone, okay? just down their phone. So no website, no nothing. They just cook and work, and they do okay there. when they were trying to get back online, they were very nervous for many reasons, but a lot of it was they knew they had to get some website, whatever, online there. So they came to me, and actually we did something a little bit different. I just worked with their Google My Business listings and stuff like that, get that polished up, and they were been busy ever since. And then we're eventually going to work on websites, stuff like that. Now, the opposite side of the coin here, there's another restaurant, Mexican restaurant, about 3 doors down, known them for 30 years. Unfortunately, I was too little too late. They closed their doors before I was able to. I touched them. I said, I'm going to come over to try to help you, but unfortunately, it's too little too late. They were not able to grasp the technology. Even they tried, but it just wasn't working. So I wish I was able to show them this. It probably, I'll be up front, it might have made them change their mind. Okay, so anyway, now when people want to get online, most people think, well, we need a website. And I've preached many times, if you're listening to my previous episodes, to get your business online doesn't necessarily mean you need a website right away. I'm one of the few that say, you know what, let's work on other stuff first and the website comes later. Quite often you see a lot of my colleagues out there, they push you need a website first. Okay. It doesn't work that way. And let's go through a scenario here. A typical thing that happens here. I know this auto shop that they need a website, so they hired their son to do it. Put a website together. Actually, a pretty good website. And then all of a sudden, it sat there a day, a week, nothing happened. 2 weeks, nothing happened. A month, nothing happens. So it just sat there, did nothing. So, and what happened here is frankly, the website didn't have a purpose other than just simply being up. Second of all, you need to use a website as a tool. Okay, and let's expand on that. You need more than just a website nowadays to be effective online. You got social networking, you got emailing, you got e-commerce, all this other stuff, which complicates things. Okay, now many don't understand the technology just putting a website together. Now you need to do all this other stuff. Okay, this is kind of where the Constant Contact Power On Partners solution comes together here. Okay, so let's talk about that. The basically how this came about is Constant Contact. If you know anything about Constant Contact, you probably know them about being the big name in email marketing, and they are. They're arguably the largest in email marketing solutions. I've been with them for quite a long time as a partner. Really proud of partnership. They have a fantastic organization. They have a fantastic product. I have several other email services. I'll be upfront about that other than Constant Contact. My primary mailing lists are on Constant Contact. Okay, and a lot of it because for me personally, it's deliverability. They are able to deliver the same type of email mailing list. They're able to deliver a higher percentage than any other service out there. But also very easy to put together an email campaign. You don't really have to be a techie or anything. It's lots of drag and drop stuff, lots of information, lots of tutorial stuff. So they're fantastic with email. Okay. Just when COVID hit, Constant Contact, amongst some other partners, but especially Constant Contact, they mobilized some of the resources. They were working a few resources that they were experimenting with. They went ahead and launched it. Some of these things were with social network management and their e-commerce solution, website builder solution, e-commerce solution, which turned out to be fantastic. Now all of a sudden, they have a full business portal out there, not just email marketing, social networking, website, e-commerce, and a few other things. Okay, it's been and They have also something they may want to think about, landing pages. You can build landing pages from Constant Contact, whereas you don't really need a website, just a simple page to deploy out there that people hit, get an email address, get a phone number, call them back. Also, paid advertisement. They're able to manage all that through, for instance, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads. You can manage that through Constant Contact. Also, integration. Constant Contact is already, because of their name, because of reputation, you already integrate with many big popular sites such as eBay, WordPress, Shopify. It's already there, plus many hundreds of other platforms too. So it is very, very robust. So last but not least, and probably the biggest thing about Constant Contact most people don't realize, is the training is fantastic. When it comes to email marketing, I don't know of any other company, service, whatever, that does it better. Okay, with training part. Okay, they can take somebody that does know nothing about email marketing and turn it into at least a novice or an expert, as so long as that person just has a desire to learn. They have excellent resources. They do it all the time, and they're good at it. Okay, now add the social networking, add the website e-commerce that they built themselves. Now you have a very powerful tool, not just a website, but a powerful online tool for your business. So you're able to really go way further than just simply having your online business card. You're able to touch people with the paid advertisement, the people your customer base that you never touched, that never been your place before. Remarket it with email marketing or social networking, and bring into a website where they get more information or buy something through e-commerce. So it's a fantastic system here. So anyway, I want to really quickly jump online to show you the back office, and this is going to be very brief, so you have to excuse me. I promise you that I'll have a much longer presentation on this and sometime in the future. Okay. So anyway, let me pop that in here. Okay, you should be seeing my screen there. I got a whole bunch of tabs open here. This is my Constant Contacts back office for my personal account here. What you're seeing here, I'm going to touch a couple things: website and social networking. I show this here first. This is something that people don't. If you have Constant Contact, you probably don't realize that this is available, where you manage your social networking accounts. I have my personal accounts, some Facebook stuff, Instagram, a couple of Twitter accounts, my LinkedIn, hooked into here as well. I also have a more professional solution. Well, quite frankly, the Facebook, the Constant Contact solution works much better. Where the more professional solution, I'll call it Brand X, whatever. It handles, dozens of Twitter accounts and Facebook pages, stuff like that. And because it was designed like that for years ago, but really, this for me, for what I'm doing, works fantastic here. You can see here, I can look at the recent posts on my through my social accounts here. I can pull up analytics. Bear with me. There's one glitch with one of my accounts here, so I'm going to make these go away. You can see here, I can get a kind of a bird's eye view analytics of what's going on. I got quite a few people following me or whatever, obviously, and then I can drill down further too. I can also post stuff on here. Through the show, do a social post on here. Either ads or posts. Okay, we'll get in the ads over here too. So I can put all those together and post to one or several of my different social networking accounts. Plus, I can integrate along with my email marketing campaign too. So you basically you can have one message goes out to several different channels here. Thanks to Constant Contact. So this is something, like I say, somewhat unique to Constant Contact. If you're quite often when people are looking to get online, they're looking for simply just a website. So that's the reason why I came here first, is more than that. Now let's talk about websites, okay? This website builder, I'll be upfront, initially I was kind of skeptical about, okay? Because I've seen quite a few out there. You probably heard of Wix and Google. GoDaddy's got their thing. Every time you turn around, there's a site builder. Somebody's got a site builder somewhere. So I wasn't really looking towards this as being something fantastic, but I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I've actually created 2 websites really quick here. These are just fictitious companies here. These sites here, now I still need to work on the content, some pictures and stuff like that, but you can see here, this is essentially pretty much a good template for a website. Done, actually, with the call to action button, stuff like that. This is finished in about 10-15 minutes. Okay, this is what surprised me. Even some of the more popular website builders out there, it would take a little bit longer than we can do here with Constant Contact. And then this is about a plumbing service. There's another one about I put together a restaurant, because I work with a lot of restaurants here. You can see here we can put a menu together, okay, and actually order it online here. So it got a very robust web solution here. By the way, too, this is one account. I got to have many websites I want on here too. So most businesses won't have the one website, but hypothetically, if you want to expand out, you're ready to go. And it has, like you see here, you can manage your ads in here too. Your Google ads, your Facebook ads. You can even create your own logos from here. They have a logo maker. I create a couple of these myself here. I also have online bookings on here. Those of you who have, let's say, hairstylists, hair salons, and masseuses and stuff like that, you can have online bookings. And of course, e-commerce. You can sell stuff online right through here. And this is and here's something else here too. E-commerce is typically a more complicated animal to deal with. And it's not for the faint of heart, so it's one thing building a website with a few pages that don't do a whole lot except for have your phone number on it, whatever. But when you try to sell stuff, okay, it's part of the logistics system. Just that alone, just that concept makes things complicated. But I have to admit, the e-commerce solution that Constant Contact put together is just fantastic. Much easier. They have their own payment system built in. You can build out an entire e-commerce store or sell one product or service through a landing page or a website, and make it very robust, all through the same solution. Okay, and on top of that too, keep in mind, because it's the same solution, if somebody buys something, we'll have their contact information. We can turn back around and remarket to them. We can retouch them again. Or we can sell them through social networking, stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff going on here than just simply a website solution. So I'm hoping you see that here. Let me jump back in the studio here so you can see me. Okay, so anyway, as I promised, as I mentioned before, I'm going to try keep this kind of short for this episode. But you can see here, I can go on for an hour or two talk about the Paradigm Portal here. So anyway, so let's talk about the features again. We have the largest in email marketing. They have Constant Contact are known for that. They have the easiest interface, highest delivery rate, most innovative. I've been a partner with them for quite a long time. Because of the COVID-19 update, as I mentioned before, they added more stuff. Online business center, social media tools, list building tools, website solution, e-commerce. And all right, I talked about that already. Sorry, I'm bugging through here. I want to mention too. That's what I'm trying to get at here. The training. This is something that I cannot emphasize enough. Constant Contact will provide just some world-class training at how you get from point A to point B. Personally too. And here's something else there too. We're going to get to a free offer coming up here. Of course, I provide training to my clients and prospects, stuff like that. But when it comes to email marketing, Constant Contact does it all the time. Well, I do email all the time, but not the training part. So they do better than I do, and I don't say that lightly. And they're able to take people. They're accustomed to take people from zero to being extremely proficient with these tools. And I want to emphasize, when you need to get back into the fight, when you need to get online, you need business tools. You don't need just a website. You need all these things to work with you. So you're able to pivot, move on. You need to be flexible to be able to move on a dime. So you need to be able to have this technology around with you, be able to embrace it, utilize it right away. Okay. Now, probably question is obvious question going to come up here. How much? Okay. Here's something. First of all, an offer we have available because I'm a partner of Constant Contact is a 60-day free trial. So you can try out. Don't need a credit card or anything. You can go to primeconstant.net/link/constant contact. Sign up. Try everything out. Everything you just see in here and more. Okay. And for 60 days, if you like it, you go for it. If you don't, it's okay. No obligation. Afterwards, unfortunately, because of my contractual obligations, I cannot tell you a specific price. But I can tell you that the cost of the initial cost of the Constant Contact package, this package you see here, the Power Portal here, is about the same cost as other services providing just a website. Okay, so you have an opportunity you want to just have a website, or do you want to have a bunch of tools to help your business succeed? Okay, that's the decision we have in here in front of you. And let's add icing on the cake here. You can try the Constant Contact portal free for 60 days and find out if it's going to work for you. I'm willing to bet if you have nothing right now, or you have a website, or here's something else there too. You don't necessarily have, if you have a website, fine, you can use the other tools. You don't necessarily have to use a web store or anything. It's all built in. If you are basically starting from zero or near zero, I don't know of any other solution package out there that provides so much at such an affordable price with the training you need to understand and utilize these tools. So anyway, that is the offer. Like I say, if and in the future, in a not too distant future, maybe the next week after, I'm going to do a full webinar to go more in detail of the portal here. However, if you can simply just jump in with a free trial, 60 days, try it out. primeconstant.net/link/constant contact, or just go to primeconstant.net. There are plenty of icons with Constant Contact. Click on that icon, gets you right to the same deal. Make sure you use that link. Make sure you click on the icon, because if you need help further than that, this attaches me to you. Okay, so if you need help from me, with your permission, I'm able to access your account, stuff like that, and help you out if necessary. And like I say, there's no obligation too. If you find out, well, it doesn't work, you move on. It's okay. You're not on any money. But I'm willing to bet. Here's something else that usually happens here. Usually within about a week after using, you won't even need the 60 days. You probably figure it out in about just a few days. This is going to work. Usually within a week, you're going to say, "This is cool. Let's move on." Okay. So anyway, that said, okay, let's kind of wrap this up here. First of all, I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I feel bad that I spent months away from doing this. And since I jumped back in here, and I'm getting the feedback back, and I appreciate it. It warms my heart that you guys are out there listening to this stuff. And reason for this episode is because of some feedback. I'm getting a lot of folks out there that are nervous. I need to get a website. Most of the time, most of my, probably the biggest request of my services, need a website, need to fix a website, or need a website. Here you are. Here's one of the solutions that I'm really proud to promote. Something you can do yourself, do a really good job, low cost, gets you lots and lots of tools, not just a website, but the tools you need to succeed, get your business turned around, pivot around, and beat COVID-19. Okay, so I have a special COVID-19 course that I'm working on. And I appreciate it. If you want to go forward with this thing here, go to primecons.net/COVID-19. You see a special webinar, a special sign up subscription there. If you need help at all, websites, whatever, I'm also getting cybersecurity. You need to do some advertisement, SEO, whatever. We're here to help you. Okay, you go to primeconsult.net/help, and there's a special form there to get some little bit of details from you, and so we get you the proper assistance, or simply call us. Most people just call us. You don't no email, no forms, just call us at 760-247-4814. Last but not least, I appreciate it if you share this with your friends out there. If you know the people out there that need help, I'm there. Okay, I try to do everything I can there. If you have a suggestion, maybe you have an issue yourself, I appreciate you leaving feedback. Send an email, call us, and we might make an episode out of it in the future. Upcoming stuff. I'm going to talk about more low cost, no cost stuff to get your business online. This is the first, and I kind of need this as a foundation to do some case studies with other businesses. So look for that. If you want to see those episodes, follow us on Facebook, follow us on YouTube. More importantly, probably just subscribe. Okay, go to primecons.net. You see a big old form there. Give your name and email address, and we'll keep you posted. All right. So anyway, that's it. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and we wish you good luck and Godspeed to your online success, and we'll see you next time.